So how have you built a good company culture virtually? I think when
It's
I
tough.
first got started, that was the number one thing I struggled with.
Hmm.
Now we're getting a lot better at it, and I feel like we have a great company culture. But it was reading dozens and dozens of books on company culture, and then I don't know, like you just can't bond with someone the same way, right? Like for me, my in-person podcasts I think are so much better.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
the energy there flows better, the connection is
Right.
there. You
Hmm.
can touch someone, right? And you shouldn't be touching people in the workplace, people, but right, it's real.
For sure. 100%. No, same thing with us. And let alone just like sometimes that's why we have to really implement the. I'm like, are these people, are they calling right now? Like, have they made a call today? So it's like, you
Yeah,
have to just be able to like, that's one thing. And then also like, yeah, like, and that's why the meetings, it's really important to kind of be very, systemized about that. You can't miss those. But there's, like you said, there's only so much, you're never going to get to that point of like in person. And, eventually we may, we've thought about doing things like getting an Airbnb for like a month and just flying everybody out there. I mean, everybody's either in LA or Vegas or something. So, and doing like a little boot camp where everybody works together. We all know each other kind of from before, actually. So, yeah, I mean, we've thought about it, but that's definitely something I'm also struggling with in a way. You know what I mean? And not just the culture, but accountability. So,
the well help me KPIs. We still do a lot of gifts, right? For
mm,
most things, we do gifts in every aspect, and then I just do a lot of one-on-ones, right? The one-on-ones, at least for
that's
like, because
good.
if everybody knows me and then I'm there, like it's
Hmm.
that way I'm the glue and I can hold it all together, and then eventually I get passed it off, and then we have our COO do one-on-ones, and she talks to everybody. Everybody does their own huddles, but it was something that I never anticipated, right? Because in sports, bro, like we're someone in the locker room every day, people are walking around butt ass naked, waving shit
Hmm.
around, and like you're all goofing off the whole time, and so you can build that company culture together. So it's a
Right.
lot different.
Yeah, I like the idea of the one-on-ones though, because a lot of times it'll be like three of us or like four of us, or like we have this meeting. But I think the one-on-ones is a good way to kind of, be able to really dive in deeper, I guess you could say, with that person and really build that up and have them feel like, okay, this person will take the time to talk to me one-on-one versus like having me in this big meeting or whatever.
Right? And like, do you care about them? Like, people want to know that you care about them on the
Right.
most for them. And if you never have like an interaction with them, like, man, who the fuck is this guy? He just
Hmm.
wants me to close
Hmm.
more deals. Like, fuck him.
Right.
Right? And
Right.
that
Right. Right. Right.
then we run into like the heavy turnover and everything else.